Welcome back to our ESPN Esports studios. Phil Murphy here with you, and we have a theme in this week's League of Legends Power Rankings. Every team in the top 5 will face a challenge this week, except for one, Kingzone. We'll get to that very soon, but first I want to welcome in Tyler Erzberger from the West Coast to break down all things League of Legends Power Rankings. Tyler, let's start with Kingzone at number 5. They're 3-1 so far in this split. That's a stark contrast from where they were at this point last split at 1-3. What do you think has caused this hotter start than last split?
They started doing something that no other South Korean team really does, besides maybe the Afrika Freaks, who did beat Kingzone the last week. They're playing proactive. They're playing like a team not from South Korea. South Korea has always been known as the safe, chess-like, macro-intensive, defensive style that's won them numerous international championships. But Kingzone has kind of taken the South Korean playbook and kind of ripped it up. We're seeing them play proactive. They take any advantage they see fit and just go for it. They will make mistakes, but they will keep pushing. They play kind of like G2 Esports, who we'll be talking about in a little bit, who won MSI, and that's a positive sign for South Korea. South Korea needs a team that will play fast and loose, and Kingzone might not have the most talent of the top South Korean teams, but they are the ones playing the most attractive style right now that fits the meta, and that's a very good sign for them.
Tyler, on to number 4 in the LPL. We have Top Sports. This is a team that starts our theme of facing challenges this week. TES faces reigning world champ IG, who's at 2-2. So how do you think Top Sports Gaming is looking for this match?
I think they go in this match as heavy favorites. IG, nowhere to be seen in our top 5. They've been struggling heavily since coming back from MSI. Ever since they lost to SKT in the final game of the MSI group stage, it's been just a downward spiral from the world champions. They lost to SKT. They lost to Team Liquid in the biggest international upset of all time, and they've come to LPL looking not anywhere near the team that they used to be. They were the undisputed best team in the world a month ago, and now they look like they don't even know how to play with each other. Rookie, sadly, is back in South Korea dealing with personal issues. There's an illness in the family, I believe. And when you don't have your best player in the lineup, Ning doesn't look like himself. The Shy is playing overconfident, but not, making those dazzling plays that we expect of him. This team needs some help. And right now, when you look at top, they are the better version of IG. Knight in the mid lane, 4 match of the game awards already. An amazing player. My pick for MVP of the season if he continues this pace. Top is a really strong team right now, and I have them heavy favorites over IG. IG needs a lot of help right now, and Top's not going to give it to them.
Tyler, we're going to do number 3 and number 2 together because guess what? They play each other this week. At number 3, FPX, 5-0. At number 2, RNG at 4-0. It should be a significant test for both teams, and we have someone like Karsa pulling out picks that really showcase his versatility. Is he the edge, in your opinion, that RNG needs?
Yes and no, because RNG and FPX are, if you had to pick 2 teams right now, not counting IG, IG should be there by the end of the season if Rookie can get him back and everything gets back to this place. Those should be the top 3 teams, but RNG does this every year. Every year they kind of take a few weeks off to begin the year. Uzi takes a little bit of a break. The team kind of has to, wake up from their slumber coming off of Worlds, and now RNG looks like the team that we expected from them. A new top laner, LangX, looking amazing in that position. The team's ready. They are more than ready to, win another split championship. And then FPX, they were the darlings of last season. Looked like they should have been in the finals. Didn't get there, lost to JDG. Doinby's back. Karsa should be the edge. Tien, amazing jungler for FPX. Very, very strong. But Karsa has the advantage not only in maybe a variety of picks, but he's way more experienced. And when you have this kind of big matchup where everyone's going to be looking at that, you want the experience. Uzi and Karsa have the experience. I'm going to go with RNG 2-1.
Tyler, at number 1, second week in a row. What a world we live in. It's G2 Esports, and capping off our theme of the week, G2 faces Fnatic for sole possession of first in Europe this week. Tyler, what is it going to take for someone in the LEC to dethrone G2?
The only team that can beat G2 right now is G2, right? G2 is so far above every single team in Europe, every single team in the West currently, that I don't see them losing a game in this split, playoffs or regular season, unless they troll. And they've trolled and still won in fantastic fashion. They picked Pike AD and still won. This team can play Pike at every single position against the best players in the world and still dominate. G2 is just so far above every other team right now when it comes to innovation and just every single player on that team can carry. Every single player on that team can flex to a different position. It's not a question of how Europe can, live up to G2. It's just, can they withstand the pressure and the variety, and just hope that maybe next year G2 can lose a player or two in free agency somehow, and maybe the G2 dynasty will end. Right now, unless one of those, I don't see any way G2 doesn't win this season. I'm putting it right now. G2 is going 18-0. They're going to sweep the European playoffs. They're just too dang good.
Hot take. And Tyler, if they do that, they're probably not going anywhere in our League of Legends Power Rankings. Tyler, thanks so much for the time and insight for the complete Power Rankings and all things from the world of League of Legends. Keep it locked on ESPN.com/esports.